This hidden debit card scam is draining bank accounts and people are waking up broke. Stop right there, because if you're using a debit card, your money is already at risk. There's a scam spreading right now that is emptying bank accounts overnight. I'm talking thousands gone before you even wake up. In the next 8 minutes, I'm going to break down how these scams actually work, real horror stories of people losing everything, and the step-by-step moves you must make today to protect your money before it's too late. Here's the real problem that nobody talks about. Most people treat their debit card like it's just as safe as a credit card. Wrong. Debit cards are directly connected to your checking account. That means one swipe, one hacked website, one fake text, your entire account could be gone in seconds. Unlike credit cards, where fraud is usually wiped away instantly, debit card fraud means your actual money disappears. You've got rent, bills, food money, all frozen while the bank investigates. And many times you never get it all back. I know that sounds crazy. Quick question for you though. Have you ever gotten a sketchy text or an email from your bank? Drop a yes in the comments if that's happened to you. I want to see how common this actually is. But now let's talk about how these scammers operate, because scammers are clever. They're running multiple attacks at once. There are 4 different types of scams that you need to pay attention to. Number 1, skimmers and shimmers, hidden inside of ATMs and gas pumps, capturing your debit info in seconds. Now there are some actual gas stations and ATMs that have a tap to actually access it. So I would suggest that you use that and not actually enter your PIN if it's possible. And wiggle the actual card scanner, look around, make sure that nothing is out of place. And some gas station pumps actually have seals that say this seal is still active. Pay attention to those things. Number 2, which is on a huge rise, phishing texts. Fake fraud alerts asking you to confirm your account, one click and they own everything and your bank account is drained in seconds. Never ever click a link in any type of text unless you're actually talking to the bank or the company at that exact moment and you know you're actually talking to a real representative from the bank or the actual company. If you just got a random text, don't respond to it, delete it and mark it as spam so you never have to deal with them ever again, and report it to your bank if it's actually something that went directly to your bank account. Number 3, subscription traps, sneaky $1 trials that quietly bill you until your account is drained. Yes, that is a thing. So be very cautious as to anything you subscribe to using your debit card. And number 4 is the craziest new one that a lot of people aren't talking about, fake check deposits, where you help someone cash a check, it bounces, and your debit card covers the overdraft. Yes, you heard that right. Someone could just say, hey, can you help me cash this check real quick? I'm having issues with it. And you're like, okay, sure. No, you should never do that. Each one of these scams preys on one thing, direct access to your money. These aren't just stories online. These are real people. A woman in Texas swiped at a gas pump. Overnight, $3,500 gone. A college student signed up for what looked like a free trial. 4 weeks later, $1,200 missing in monthly charges. A father in Florida clicked what he thought was a Chase Bank text. His entire $6,800 paycheck vanished in 24 hours. And these are just the cases that made the news. Imagine how many are not reported and you're never gonna hear about them. But here's the thing, scammers don't rely on technology, they rely on you. They use your urgency. Your account is locked, click here now. Or fear suspicious charge detected, verify immediately. They actually tried to get me with this one, with the Navy Federal trick. They sent me a text message say, hey, well, it looks like there was a suspicious charge on your bank account, on your credit card. Can you please click this link right here to verify? I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not clicking any links. The crazier part about that entire situation was my actual credit card was jeopardized like maybe 5 days before I got that text message. So it's like they planned it, like they hit my actual credit card and then Navy Federal contacted me, say, hey, it looks like we have some suspicious charges. We're gonna shut down that credit card and we're gonna send you a new one and get rid of those charges because we know it wasn't you, because I barely even used the credit card. And then, no lie, I think it was like 4 or 5 days later after I talked with Navy Federal, I got the text message. but I didn't fall for it. I did not click it. Instead, I called Navy Federal directly and they said, absolutely, it was not us. Do not click any links. Please report it to us. Send us the phone number that it actually came from. So this is another part that a lot of people never do. They don't report the actual phone number to the bank so they can list it there so they can keep the rest of their actual clients safe. So if it happens to you, make sure to report it so you can try to help other people at the same time. Because the crazy part is they know you don't want to lose your money, so ironically, they scare you into handing it over. That's why debit cards are so dangerous. There's no buffer. The moment you react, the moment you swipe, the damage is instant. I want to give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using Dispute Beast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created that comes with the 110% money back guarantee. But specifically to Luis. Luis's credit score went up 261 points after just one round with Dispute Beast. And Jency's credit score went up 225 points after just one round with Dispute Beast. But let's not forget James. James's credit score went up 207 points after just one round with Dispute Beast. Dispute Beast link is going to be in the video description and pinned at the top of the comments for anyone that needs to fix their credit. Let's talk about the difference with credit cards. Here's why you should almost never use your debit card for purchases. With credit cards, the bank's money is at risk, not yours. Fraud protections are stronger. Credit card companies reverse charges fast. I'm talking about quick. Even if it's a credit union or a bank like American Express, Chase Bank, or Citibank, they're going to reverse it very quickly and shut that card down to reduce their risk, because remember, it's their money. And with credit cards, you're going to earn points, rewards, and if used responsibly, you build credit properly. With the debit card, you get 0 points, 0 credit history, and you risk your actual cash. Honestly, debit cards are the weakest tool in your wallet. But with all of that, we need to talk about what's the playbook to keep your money safe. So let's talk about how to protect yourself. This is the playbook to keep your money safe. Now, I'm going to give you 6 tips that you need to start to put in action right now. Number 1, use your credit card for everyday purchases. Debit only for cash withdrawals, and only do cash withdrawals at your ATM or if you can go inside of a branch physically in person. Number 2 is the most underrated of all. Enable text and email alerts so every transaction pings your phone. I know it sounds annoying, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it comes in clutch. It has saved me I don't know how many times. Number 3 is also annoying. Check your account daily, not weekly, not monthly, but daily. Number 4, only use ATMs inside banks, never random gas stations. Those are the worst and most vulnerable ATMs possible. And number 5, freeze your debit card when you're not using it. Most bank apps let you lock it instantly. The moment you actually lock it, it's instantly locked and nobody can access it. But if you have any scheduled monthly actual payments that are coming out of it, it will still work. But just make sure to confirm with your bank or your credit union because they all vary. And number 6, the biggest tip of all, use tap to pay for everything, because these phones are actually one of the best levels of protection out there because they cannot access it because it's all encrypted. It's not the same as when you do a tap to pay with a credit card. It's still actually very powerful, but your phone actually encrypts it even more. So use your phone if you can more than ever. That's what I like to do, or use the physical card to tap to pay. And one of my biggest pro tips, always keep a backup credit card for emergencies. That way, if one gets compromised, you're not stranded. Now, I want you to tell me what's the worst scam attempt you've ever seen. Was it a sketchy phone call, a fake email, a hacked ATM? Drop your answers in the comments because I'm going to feature some of the craziest ones in an upcoming video. Seriously, your story could help protect someone out there. So don't be afraid to speak up and tell us all about it. Last part's the most important. Listen, I know this might sound extreme, but scams move faster than banks. By the time you notice, the scammer has already moved your money through 5 different accounts overseas. Banks are slow, scammers are lightning fast. So every day you keep using your debit card, you're taking a gamble with your paycheck, your rent money, even your emergency fund. So here's your action plan. Stop swiping your debit card as much as you possibly can. I'm not saying get yourself into credit card debt. Definitely don't do that, but try to minimize your exposure as much as possible. Work to move your purchases to a credit card for better protection and rewards, but tread lightly because credit cards could lead to more spending. It is statistically proven, so you have to really show responsibility. And the final one, watch your accounts daily like a hawk. This is something that I do. Everything pings on my phone. It drives my friends crazy. They're like, bro, like, does that do it all? Yeah, it does it all the time because I want to make sure that I know exactly what's going on. Now, if this video opened open your eyes, do me a favor, comment the word safe below so I know you're serious about protecting your money. And if you have any collections, charge-offs, or negative items that you need to delete from your credit reports, make sure to watch this video right here because it's going to show you how AI will do all the work for you. It gives you your FICO scores that lenders use, mails your letters, and it comes with a 110% money back guarantee. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.